Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be answering a bunch of questions that y'all have asked me on my Snapchat. Now if you don't follow me on Snapchat, my Snapchat is in Suto. It's 5 letters in Suto. And yeah, so a lot of times I'll ask y'all questions on like what y'all want to see on my channel and like things like that. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Last night I posted on my Snapchat story asking if y'all had any questions that y'all would like to see me answer on like a Q&A. So I got around 200 responses and I'm not going to be answering all of them, but I am going to be answering a select few. So the first question that somebody asked me was like, what's your hair care routine? Honestly, I don't really know. I do my own highlights in my hair, but quite honestly, that hasn't really done much to my hair. Like, I mean, I have like a few highlights here and there, like mostly towards the front, but I use the Amica hair products, and I really like those. You can find them at Marshall's, relatively cheap, and yeah, I really like those. And I also use a Dyson Airwrap as my hairdryer. Next question, how old are you? I am 19. My birthday is December 12th. Yeah, so this year I turned 20 and I feel like I'm gonna be so old. Are you working on any new lenses? Yes, I am. Recently it's been kind of hard to just like focus and sit down. I'm doing school and I just got a job. I am trying my best, but it is hard. I feel like everything's happening all at once. When did you start photography? I started photography when I was about 14 or 15. Honestly, I've been around it so much in my life that I don't really know when I first started. I know I did start my photography Instagram in like 2015, pretty sure. How long did it take you to grow out your hair? So about December last year, I like chopped it all off to like here. So I mean, this is about like a little under a year's worth of like growth. What's one embarrassing childhood memory? I honestly don't know, because a lot of times I try to block out things like this. I mean, there definitely were a handful of things that I just like did that were just completely embarrassing, and honestly that's probably because I had a lot of anxiety growing up, so maybe it wasn't as bad as it seemed, but I really don't know. I did cut my bangs. I did cut my own bangs, and those are pretty awful, so that's kind of embarrassing. Can you do a room tour? I'm actually working on getting that together. That is a video that I want and have planned. I just don't know when that's gonna happen. What's your favorite color? My favorite color as of right now is purple. I absolutely love purple. I have a lot of collages in my room. That one specifically does not have purple in it, but a lot of the collages in my room do have purple in them, and I just love purple. I think it's like super calming. I don't know. Where am I from? I am from Atlanta, Georgia. However, I am currently in North Georgia right now. How old were you when you started making filters? So honestly, I'm pretty sure I've been making lenses for a little bit over a year. So probably like 17, 18. Definitely before I was... Do you play any sports? Not currently. When I was in high school, I did varsity cheer and soccer, and I also rode horses. When I was younger, I competitively ice skated. That was fun. Somebody asked what my skincare routine is, and honestly, I don't really have one that I do every single day. It kind of just depends, but I am going to do a video on that and a morning routine and all that good stuff. Okay, so I'm scrolling trying to find more questions. What's your favorite social media app? Honestly, I'd have to say Snapchat, just because it's like a huge part of like what I do. So I feel like it'd be wrong not to say Snapchat, but yeah, Snapchat's definitely my favorite app. Next to like Instagram. I honestly wasn't super active on Instagram through high school. I kind of just like would post like during like big things that I would go do. I know a lot of people like take pictures with their friends whenever they go places. That really wasn't me in high school. And I think a lot of that's just a confidence thing, but now I like it way better. So, but yeah, Snapchat's definitely my favorite like app. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is just my name, Natalie Suto. What is your dream job? Honestly, I really don't know. I like taking opportunities as they come, and I'm not really going to like try to limit anything. Honestly, I would say working in France as a photographer would be the like ultimate goal, but I don't know. I really don't know, guys. What's your ideal type of guy? Honestly, guys, I'm not really sure. Like I don't know these things. I don't know the answer to that question. I mean, I guess just somebody that's nice. I don't know. What do you do for a living besides YouTube? Honestly, guys, I don't really make hardly anything off of YouTube. I'm doing this for fun. So currently I'm working at a restaurant local to me, and I'm just picking up shifts. And then I also do photography and I do commissions on lenses. So those are my like 3 main sources of income. What's your favorite movie? Honestly, I really don't know. I don't watch that many movies. And I think that's just because I love like TV series. But I would have to say like the Star Wars like saga, like that whole saga is like probably my favorite. What's your favorite food? I honestly love poke bowls, and specifically bowls from the Poke Company. They are a Florida-based company, and I honestly, they opened one up in my home city like before I got back from living in South Florida, and it was literally such a shock to me, and it was so funny. I have their sticker on my iPad, and I literally go there every time I go home, and it's like my favorite food. And yeah, shout out Poke Company. And favorite Starbucks drink? Honestly, it really depends. I'm just really bad with sugar, mostly because of my teeth, and I'm like paranoid of getting cavities. So I try to avoid sugary drinks, but every once in a while I'll get like a pink drink, and most of the time I usually get a cold brew. However, I make those at home now, so I'm not actually going to Starbucks as much as I used to. How do you get your eyebrows to look like that? Honestly, guys, I've had nightmarish eyebrows up until like probably this year. And honestly, they probably still are borderline nightmarish. My eyebrows are like 2 different shapes. One of them's more angular than the other, but I don't get them like waxed or anything. I use one of those like flawless brow like razor things, and I use those just because like if I do want to change the shape of my brows like when I get older, it'll be way easier to. Where have you traveled? I've been to a few countries. I have family in Brazil. My dad's side is from Brazil, and well, they're actually technically from Hungary, but so I've been to both Brazil and Hungary, and I've also been to a few other countries in Europe. I've been to England, Switzerland, France, Germany. Most of those were with my friend Brooke, and yeah, so. Would you ever consider yourself well known? Honestly, no. Most of my following is on Snapchat. I have 150K on Snapchat, and it changes pretty quickly. I gain maybe 2,000 to 3,000 subscribers a day, which is absolutely insane to me. But no, I do not consider myself well known at all. I have like 4.9K on Instagram. Favorite state? Florida. What's your favorite photo shoot spot? Honestly, I love just the Marietta Square in downtown Marietta, Georgia. I think it's got so many different options for pictures, and you're close to so many different like national parks or state parks that you can go and take pictures at, which is really convenient, especially if you're trying to do like senior photos. You can have both that like field look and the urban-ish look. Do you accept pineapples on pizza? Yes, guys, I do. I honestly think pineapples on pizza is actually not horrific. I feel like people were being really dramatic about that. Yeah, sometimes it's a little bit too much, but most of the time I think it's okay. If it's on like a Hawaiian pizza with like Canadian bacon and barbecue sauce, I feel like that's the best way to eat pineapple on pizza, but I wouldn't be eating pineapple on all my pizzas, if that makes sense. Where do you see yourself in 15 to 20 years? Honestly, I don't know. I think it really depends. I would like to be like living somewhere cool like LA or France, or New York. I definitely think I can see myself doing that, but I really don't know. It's so hard to figure out like what you want to do in life at this age. Like, yeah, I'm 19, but I really don't know what I'm going to be doing even in a year. So I don't know. What kind of DSLR camera would you recommend? Honestly, anything in the Canon Rebel series if you're just starting out. Do you have any idea of where you want to go for college? So actually, I am currently in college. I'm a sophomore now. I did dual enrollment through Kennesaw State, and I'm currently doing Kennesaw State online, but I am living up near the University of North Georgia, so that's what I'm doing for college. And I do online because it's more flexible and allows me to work more, so I don't have the boundaries of classes, especially because I like to go take pictures, and I'm planning on going down to Florida again this year to take more pictures, and I can't really do that if I'm tied down to classes. Do you ever think you were going to become an influencer, and how has that changed your life? Honestly guys, I don't like to think of myself as an influencer. I really don't think I have the reach to be an influencer, especially right now. But I feel like that would be a fun career path to take. I just don't know. I feel like my life's pretty boring, so I don't know how that would be possible. But it has definitely changed my life, being a photographer and working with influencers. I've met some of my best friends that way, actually most of my friends that way, and yeah, and it's fun to be able to agree with people creatively on a lot of things, because I feel like that was hard kind of growing up and not many people understanding that kind of stuff. So I really like it, and I like being able to connect with like-minded people. What's your favorite place to eat? Poke Company. What app do you use to make your presets, and how many presets do you have? So I actually use Lightroom to create most of my presets, and I also use Photoshop. So I have quite a bunch of those because I do use them to edit my pictures, and it really depends on the scenario. So a lot of times I'll go with one basic preset for a photo shoot, how I want the photo shoot to look, and then I'll do little adjustments throughout the editing session to where maybe it needs to be a little bit brighter, maybe more contrasty. So I have a crap ton of presets on my computer, and I honestly think that makes the editing process way easier. Alrighty guys, so that is it for today. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm trying my best to do more YouTube videos. I'm going to come up with a posting schedule. It's not going to be every week, but I am going to have a bunch of topics that I'm going to cover. I'm going to be doing more Snapchat lens tutorials. So if y'all have any specific video requests, let me know in the comments, because I read all of them. And yeah, don't forget to follow my Instagram and my Snapchat and all that good stuff. My Instagram is @NatalieSuto, and my Snapchat is insuto, and all of that will be linked in the description below. Also, the background music for this video was made by the one and only Andrew Weaver, so go ahead and check out his Instagram as well. It's in the description box as well. Alrighty guys, so don't forget to leave a big thumbs up and subscribe. Alrighty, bye guys.